Bright Duty. Every student matters.
The role of political party in a democracy. What is the importance of this political party in a democracy? This political party is actually a voluntary group of people who have similar ideology and opinion on major issues concerning a country's some particular rules. So we must have to understand in a clear manner that what is a voluntary group of people who have the similar ideology with the same consent. If I agree with a group of the people on the same principles, on the same ideas, and the opinions are the same on the major issues, which is actually the concerning a country's some particular rules. This is on the major issues concerning a country. So what it is says that the some particular rules, each political party is led by a leader. A citizen has its own ideology. Every citizen. Not like the political party, but every citizen, even though in the political parties also, the different leaders, they have the different ideas. They have the different ideologies. But he would like to join or support a political party whose ideologies are similar to his ideologies. But when the match is there, the individual's ideology with that the political party's ideology, then join the same political party. The political parties are properly organized and have some particular rules. Each political party is led by a leader. Every political party, they have a leader. It may be possible that the members of a party have different views on one subject. It is very possible. They have the different views on one subject or the other, but they are always in agreement with the basic principles and ideology of the party. As they are the members of the party, so with the basic principles, they agree. Their agreement is there to follow the principle of the political party or follow the ideology of the political party. It is about that the functions of the political party. What are the work done by the political party? So some of them are mentioned over here. According to the textbook, there are 5 functions mentioned over here. So first of all, the primary or the first function of the political party is to contest elections. After forming this, the political party, what is their motive? To contest the elections to form the government. This is the first and the primary function of any of the political party. The motive of the formation of the political party is only for that. Second, they select able and capable candidates to contest the elections and campaign for them. Before the elections, these political parties, as their motive is only to win the elections, so what they are doing? They are selecting the very capable candidates who can contest the elections and who they can campaign for them. Means that they can just popularize the political party among the citizens. Third, they help to create public opinion through public meetings, processions, demonstrations, and by using the media. How they help to create the opinion? Through the public meetings. Public opinion has been there with the public meetings. Then the processes are there. Demonstrations also they are giving with the help of the media. Both the print and the electronic media. Fourth function of the political party is they perform the role of a ruler of an opposition. Who they win the elections, they form the government. They rule the country. Then next to that, the winners, the loser is there. With that, who they are gaining the majority, they are able to form the government. Who they did not declare the majority, they form the opposition. And this is very important. The role of opposition in democracy is also very important. And what is the work done by this opposition party? If a political party wins majority of votes, they becomes the ruler. The other political party who they lose the elections, they forms the opposition. And the work of the opposition is to, they have to watch on the working procedure of the ruling party or the working of the government by sitting in the opposition. And they have the right to criticize the government. This is the final one is the, as the ruling party, a political party wishes to put their best and make the public happy. This is the work of the ruling party. As they win the elections with the consent of the people, they have done so many the promises to the people. So what is the most important thing done by them is that they have to put their best and make the people happy. On the other hand, the opposition keeps a check on the government by offering criticism, creating public opinion. These are the work done by the opposition leaders, which is the role played by the opposition is also very important in democracy. Now in India, we have adopted the multi-party system. There are the different party systems practiced in the world. One party system, then two party system, multi-party system. These are the party system which is practiced throughout the world. But in our country, we have adopted the multi-party system. In multi-party system also, we have the two political parties. This is the political party is multi-party system. We have national political party. We have the two different categories. In Indian democracy, we have adopted the multi-party system. It has two types of political parties. One is at the national level parties and the regional level parties. In the political parties are registered with the Election Commission. These registered parties are granted recognition at the state or regional and the national levels, either at the state or regional level, or they have the recognition at the national level, and this recognition is given by the Election Commission on the basis of their poll performances at the general elections. As per the result of the general elections, means the Lok Sabha elections, general election is also known as the Lok Sabha elections. Lok Sabha elections, and according to their performance in the Lok Sabha, Election Commission gives them the recognition either as a national political party or state or regional political party. So in the political parties are recognized by the Election Commission. Now coming to discuss with this, here also it has been explained, political parties, national and state, ruling and opposition, ruling and opposition. Winner is the rulers, and who they lose the elections, they are the opposition. The same way at the national level, same way at the state level. National level political party, the Election Commission has the power to declare any political party as a national party. Any Election Commission has the power to declare party as a national political party. This is the power of the Election Commission. A national or an all India party functions throughout the country. This is, what is this? On the what basis they have? A national or an all India party functions throughout the country. If suppose that BJP is there, Trinamool Congress is there, Congress party is there, they can work throughout the country. Parties like Congress I, Bharatiya Janata Party, CPI, CPIM, and the Bahujana Samaj Party are considered as the national parties. Throughout the country, they can practice, they can have to miss the function. Then it comes about that the regional political parties or the state political parties. Like national parties, the state political parties are also recognized by the election commission only. In India has a large number of regional political parties. We have so many political parties, more than 750 political parties we have in our country, inclusion of those, the national and the regional. India has a large number of regional political parties and parties like Rashtriya Janata Dal, Dravid Munnetra Kazhagam, DMK. Its short form is DMK. Naga People's Front, Assam Gana Parishad, Shiromani Akali Dal. These parties are recognized as the regional political parties. This is all about that. The APGA, this is the Jamunamukhi, then Samajwadi Party is there, Shiv Sena is there, ADC, Aam Aadmi Party. These all are the regional political parties. Opposition party, which is very important in the context of the democracy. Not all elected candidates support candidates from the other parties outside the government form the government. Other parties outside the government who they are not able to form the government. They are outside from the government. They are the political parties but not able to form the government. They sits outside the government. They are known as the opposition. The party with the second largest number of elected candidates form the official opposition party. This is the system of the democracy. Who they are eligible to form the opposition. So this is about that. The second largest party. The majority party, the party which gains the majority are able to form the government. So after that, the formation of the government, the second largest political party are able to form the opposition. Then, what is the role of opposition? In a democracy, the opposition parties play a very important and vital role. Some of the activities of the opposition parties are like that. They control the government on behalf of the people and oppose any measures of the government against the popular interest. Any of the decision taken by the government which is not interest of the people, it is the responsibility of the opposition to criticize it. The opposition parties criticize the wrong policies and actions of the government inside and outside the legislature by showing the protest. They can go for the protest, they can criticize the government not only inside the house but even from the outside also they can criticize. They can also start doing the protest. The opposition parties can move no confidence motion or adjournment motion against the government to keep a check on the activities of the government. If suppose that the opposition party, they do not get satisfaction with the working of the government, simply they have the right, this is the right given to the opposition party, they can move for the no confidence motion to keep an eye, to keep a check on the activities of the ruling party or on the ruling government. They criticize constructively during this process. In the absence of an active opposition, democracy loses its essence. Then it is about the coalition government. What is the meaning of coalition? In a democratic country, where multi-party system is there. In our country, we have the multi-party system, which exists in our country, and there are chances of no party claiming to form the government on their own because of the lack of majority of a single party. When this term comes in the practice, when no any single party, they win the majority in the elections, then the coalition government can be formed. Many of the political parties, they join their hands together to form an alliance, and they can prove their majority in the house, and on the basis of that majority, they are able to form the government. Here in this picture, many of that the opposition parties or the different political parties are visible. So due to the lack of the majority, this situation very often it occurs in the multi-party system. In such a situation, some political parties, they group together to form the government, and this type of government is known as the coalition government. The coalition government has both the negative and the positive impact. Both the impacts are there. In a very simple way, we have just now discussed about that, how the coalition government is formed when no any political party gains the majority. Many of the political parties, they join their hands together to gain the majority, to prove the majority, and to form the coalition government. In this coalition government, they have both the negative and positive view, and they have both the points over there. Due to participation, negative points are there. Due to participation of regional parties in the government, regional issues are given more importance than the national issues. This is the negative impact. When suppose that the regional political parties, they join their hands together to prove the majority, moment they gain the power, what they will do? They start discussing about the issues related to their region. In place of that, the national issues. So this is the most important negative impact of the coalition government. It is not a stable government, as there is always a fear of parties breaking away from the government. So there is no fixed ideology of a coalition government. So these are the negative aspects of the coalition government. Then it comes about that, what is the positive aspects or impact of the coalition government? Consensus or the majority based on decision. This decision are taken considering view of every party, every political party. Their consensus or the majority based decisions are taken. Regional aspirations are fulfilled or considered. Then the coalition government favors nationalism and lowers regionalism, lowers tyranny of the government, as not a single political party is there in the power. So it lowers the tyranny, means that the decision making means they cannot take any decision in arbitrary manner. And this coalition government is more responsible government because it is formed by the different ideological people, the people with the different ideologies. So this is about the importance of the coalition government, the positive impact of the coalition government. These are some of the party symbols given over here with the name. As per the textbook, it is Bahujan Samaj Party, this is Bharatiya Janata Party, Communist Party of India, CPI, All India Trinamool Congress, then Communist Party of India, this is the Marxist, and CPIM, Indian National Congress, INC, and the Nationalist Congress Party, NCP. This is led by Sharad Pawar. Everywhere the name of the leader is given. Congress party it is Sonia Gandhi. Here it is the Prakash Karat. Either BSP is led by Mayawati. Then Bharatiya Janata Party led by Amit Shah. Then Communist Party by Ardhendu Bhushan Bardhan. And this is Trinamool Congress is by Mamata Banerjee. Then this is about the regional political parties, what it says. The All India Forward Bloc. This is the AIFB, Assam Gun Parishad, Naga People's Front, Hill State People's Democratic Party, then Meghalaya Democratic Party, Mizo National Front, Janata Dal United, and Samajwadi Party.